play the music. DJ, alright, let's go. Please clap your hands together for them. Children, you are not clapping. Clapping hands together for them. All right, thank you. You are free to join them. Alright, children, who can talk like a cock? Who wants to try? Yes. Okay, you come. Yes. What is your name? Alright, after the count of three, I want you to talk like a cock. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Go back to your seat. Who wants to try? Okay, you come. Yes. What is the name? Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Who wants to try? Okay, you come. Now.
Do this one. You can do this one.
Come outside.
You can do this one.
This game is interesting, though. Like it. Come outside.
Dump this one ahead and you can do it.
Come outside.
What do you want?
To cut the cake. Alright, while I'm waiting for my with the purpose of the raising champion children in the today's your day is mine. Yes, say cheese. Say cheese. Chin chin, you say butter. When I say butter, you say chin chin. Butter. See your teeth. You are not smiling. Alright, please stabs of the raising children, champion children initiative. Please, can you join the snapping now? Can you join the members? Staff.
Okay, today the out of school
Children's Empowerment Foundation are having like a health awareness program for the children in the Ladipo Shogunle area of Agege and environs. The impact of this program goes a very long way in that the children get to know what they are doing wrong and what they can do right with their dental health, and I'm made aware that they're going to do eye screening for them in the near future. So they get to know about good oral hygiene, how to take care of their teeth, and eventually what the status of their eye is, how good their eyesight is, and what they can do to correct this. The turnout has been massive. There are so many children. In fact, as soon as I leave this interview, I'm going back to see many other children that need to be checked, that need to be screened for dental infections and things like that. This is strictly a children's empowerment program. So it's for children from about 3 to 16. That's about the age range. So the children are the future. So we want to start early, letting them know what they can do to make sure that their future is bright. The organizers, the Raising Champion Children Initiative and the Out of Children Empowerment Foundation are going to try and ensure that this is a yearly program.
I'm an educationist and I live in the UK, and I'm actually the founder of Raising Champion Children Initiative, which I have a branch of it in UK. And it's I grew up in Nigeria, and I feel that God has blessed me and I have to give back to my country. So that is why I've decided to set up RCCI in Nigeria, and I'm working in partnership with 2 other NGOs, that's WOCON and OSEF. So this time around we're having an Easter program for the children, the less privileged children, and some special needs children as well. And this is just to give them an opportunity and exposure as well, because we never know where the children will get to in life. And the main mission of RCCI is to support children to thrive globally. The turnout has been fantastic because Mr. Kilani of OSEF said 50 children. Looking around now, I'm sure we have up to almost 100 children. So it's been a fantastic turnout, and lots of support from their parents and all his own supporters as well. You know, like people that work with him and people that support his NGO as well. So it's been a fantastic turnout. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to my big auntie, Miss Morenike, because she's actually been in this type of, you know, like doing NGOs for quite a while. And I must say that she's really helped me and put me through all that I've done so far. So a big thank you to her. I have to specially recognize her because she's been very supportive and helpful. And also Mr. Kilani as well for his own input as well. To the glory of God, we hope to do this yearly and to do more things for the children, because I'm not really only into entertainment. I'm more into the personal care and health and well-being of the children. So if you notice that we're doing something for them about dental screening, because we believe that it's better to catch everything early, so that if there's any need for them to have any medical treatment, then we can do that on time. So we hope to do this yearly to the glory of God, and we hope to have more other programs as well. As of now, and what we're doing today is from my pocket, from OSEF, and from WOCON, Miss Morenike. So no funding whatsoever. This is personal funding and blessings of God. We're ready to partner with the government to move this forward, and we're looking forward to being all over the countries in Nigeria. It's not just in Lagos or in Mushi. We're hoping to do it everywhere that we can get that support from.
RCCI, Raising Champion Children Initiative, is partnering with our organization, WOCON, and another organization, Out of School Empowerment Education Foundation. And what's happening here is that children, like we can call them vulnerable children, children who are picked from the street, who have now been placed back in schools, are now brought together, to celebrate Easter with them and make them happy. These are children that would ordinarily not have had this kind of opportunity, and that's what we're doing here today. Well, the turnout is great. We are overwhelmed by the turnout, and we're happy that even more than we envisaged are here today, and the children seem happy, and that's our aim. Well, the benefits would be that this is not just an ordinary NGO where you want to make the children happy alone. We're concerned about the initiative and the aim and objective of the convener of this program is to cater for the health and well-being of these children in terms of their eyes, their ears, their teeth and all that. So even today we have a dentist corner. So we're doing some dental screening for the children, and they will be referred to the hospitals around them. And RCCI is going to ensure that this is followed up so that these children can get adequate support. So a dental nurse has spoken to them, and then there are 2 dentists on ground who are screening every child that is here today. There are over 70 children here today, and they will be screened and all that. And the next time, it may be something else. So today is dental screening. At other times, other things will be done.
For this kind of happening in our domain in Oshodi, even though Oshodi have been known as have been stigmatized with some issues, but today, by the grace of God, with the help of someone like Mr. Kilani, that have brought the kind of project to Oshodi, which is to take care of our children. And you know that Oshodi is a kind of a place that many children used to come, and some of these children cannot even trace their parents back home. And for a person like Mr. Kilani to have come on board to float this type of organization to take care of these children, we are highly happy and we are highly excited about it. Just with a few years that they have started, I'm surprised that they are able to put up together this kind of the population that I'm seeing here. And they have gone so far with what I saw on ground. By the time I went around and see what they are doing, I was so surprised. Even though I'm living in Oshodi, I'm surprised that this kind of thing has been existing in my community for some years, and I'm not aware about it. So I'm highly excited. My Honorable Bashiru Daud was highly happy when I gave him the information and explained everything that is happening here to him. And he was so surprised that this kind of things is happening in Oshodi. Though it's an America-based, has been in America for over 30 years, and a medical doctor, he has been a medical doctor in Americans, he knows the worth of what they are doing, and he knows the worth of the pupils. So he's highly committed to make sure that the project continue, and he's ready to help in all the capacity that God has bestowed upon him to make sure that this organization is on course.
When the 3 organizations decided to come together and check the total well-being of the children and also to make them happy for Easter Fiesta 2019. That is what we are doing here right now. So you can see the crowd, the children were in love with the program. That's why the fact that those that were enrolled back to school and those that were not even thought that they will be here, they are here because we want to see what is going on with their community. And to me, and you yourself can observe that all everywhere is fun. You can see doctors attesting to their teeth. We bring a lot of professionals to make sure that the children, their total well-being is well looked at. We have the doctor, we have other professionals that we are working to ensure that they will give them total well-being, as the name implies.
We're trying to help children who are less privileged to get some love, show them how to care about themselves. And I think we're giving back to the society that has brought us up, because we too have all grown up and they are facing all sorts of challenges. To help them in their health, teach them the right things to do, because I believe that if you get them from this stage, you can teach them to grow up, and that way we can correct the society and get to where we want to be. in future. When children come to parties, they're always excited, but it's not only about the party. You also want to teach them, not just go away with only partying. Let them know how to look after themselves, look after their teeth, teaching them how to brush their teeth, teaching them to have their baths, having good habits. That's the most important thing we're trying to teach the children.
We thank God for the Easter that they do for my children, Easter year 2019, that they come to celebrate for my school children. I am the MDMC chairman of the 9th Brigade Primary School. So my children here, last year I brought them here for out of school. Now they are going to school. They are doing well in their classes. They are happy in life. They are no more going about in the street. Thank God for Mr. Kelani that introduced me to Superb and designed everything, and these children go back to school. And we are celebrating Easter today. Glory be to God. We are still planning to do some go around to see if there are songs still coming up that we are bringing back to school. Yes.
I was invited by the organizers of this program to come and witness what they are doing for our children, the out-of-school children. They have a passion for them, trying to bring them back to the mainstream of the society, get them educated, remove them out of all the dangers that they can be prone to be. If you are not educated, if children are allowed to be wasted on the roads, they can meet bad peer groups, they can meet, unfortunate ones. From there, they degenerate into either armed robbery and things like that. So I find it very interesting to associate with them, more so that they've been able to enter the cantonment and fish out children that are not going to school, up to like about 15 of them back to mainstream education. It gives us hope. It makes us happy. The brigade is happy. At least they've been able to reduce the tendency for crime in the cantonment, because if you educate a child, it's like you are enlightening him, you are broadening his horizon, you are making him responsible in today and tomorrow's, in his future. You are making him responsible, he will be responsible to his family, to the society in general. So that is why we find it interesting to associate ourselves with them. And that is why I'm here to celebrate this wonderful initiative and ensure them of our cooperation and assistance whenever it's necessary. And we just need to encourage them. What they are doing is something that will promote humanity. It is for humanity. Their reward is nothing. Nobody can reward them. Because when you want to take away somebody from poverty, from tendency for committing crime, nobody will reward you. There is no reward for this. It's only God that can reward them. So that is why I'm so passionate about it. And I feel no matter the programs that are before me for today, I deem it fit to come and show my presence and encourage them. My presence here is just to show that I'm in tune with what they are doing. My brigade is in tune with what we are doing, because the general security of the country is what we are after. What they are doing has implication for security today and tomorrow. Because if you take away children from the street, you are rather giving them meaning to life. And if you give somebody meaning to life, you are taking him away from crime. And that is what the army is all about. The army is not about physically confronting enemies. No. We confront enemies in such manner too, because that is even the root. That is even the root. And that's why we are here to associate with them, to encourage them that they are on the right track. God will support them. We will support them in whatever means. Thank you very much.
We are celebrating 2019 Easter Fiesta. We are celebrating 2019 Easter Fiesta with our daddy, Mr. Kilani. I'm very, very excited. So I did medical test.
I will name my first daughter Osinachi, my loving mother Osinachi, promotion letter Osinachi.